Hi, I'm John Hazzard, and for me, it's all about food. Recently I made a grilled vegetable wrap and I used a hummus spread, and I actually went and purchased that hummus spread, but that's not exactly what I wanted to do. I don't normally go out and buy hummus, I normally make hummus. But I wanted to make that video because a friend had asked me to show them how to make a wrap. So I thought I'd show everybody how to make a wrap and how to fold the wrap the correct way. So I went out as a matter of urgency and purchased the hummus, but I really wanted to show you how to make a hummus, and today I want to show you how to make a yellow split pea hummus. Now hummus is normally made with garbanzo beans. Other names for garbanzo beans are chickpeas or sea peas, but I wanted to make it a bit more Caribbean and I wanted to make it with yellow split peas. So that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I'm going to make a yellow split pea hummus, and this hummus can be used, of course, for the spreading on the same grilled vegetable wrap I made with goat's cheese. Or you can use this hummus as well too if you have like friends over and you want to take some plantain chips or sweet potato chips or just regular chips that you may have purchased from the supermarket, and you can just dip it into your hummus and consume it. It's very tasty. I actually find that the yellow split pea hummus is a lot tastier than the one with the garbanzo beans. So let me share with you the ingredients used in making this hummus. But of course, one piece of equipment which is very important, which I also want to share with you, is the food processor. This one is a commercial one, but of course you don't have to have this. This is a more expensive, fancy type of food processor. You can just get a basic one from your nice cook store, or a regular food processor, and it will do the job. But we need to have something with a high torque to puree the actual split peas when we're doing it and making the hummus. So I just kind of want to run through the ingredients with you so you can see what you need to get to make this yellow split pea hummus. So of course, we are going to need some yellow split peas, of course. So that's very, very important. That's the main ingredient. And then of course, I'm going to use some water to cook the yellow split peas. So I have like 1,500 grams of water here, and I'm going to have the recipe listed as well in the description below for you. We also need some olive oil, some garlic cloves. I have here tahini paste, which is a sesame seed paste, salt, which will season the hummus as well too. And I have some hard spices which I will use to cook the yellow split peas in the water. And I'm using cinnamon sticks, and I'm also using Star Anise, two of my most favorite hard spices to flavor food. And then of course we're going to be using some freshly squeezed lime juice. And basically for me, the technique I use to squeeze the lime juice is basically if you don't have one of those lime squeezers, or you have a lime squeezer you can just pull down and squeeze the lime juice out, you can use the tongs. And you pretty much just push the tongs into the actual lime and you sliced it in half, and then you just turn it and squeeze the lime juice out, and all that nice lime juice comes out. And you can put a strainer underneath it as well too and squeeze the lime juice out. And of course we have some roasted or some yellow bell pepper, but what we're going to do with the yellow bell pepper is we're going to go ahead and roast the yellow bell peppers first. And basically the procedure for doing this basically is I'm going to take the yellow bell pepper, I'm going to toss this with a bit of olive oil in a bowl, and then I'm going to put it onto my grill outside. If you don't have a grill, you can always put it in the oven, uncovered, a hot oven, well 350 degrees Fahrenheit is good. And you're going to roast it until the skin starts to blister. Once the skin starts to blister, I'm going to remove this from the actual, once the skin starts to blister, I'm going to remove it from the actual grill, and I'll put it into a bowl. And I'm going to toss this, I'm going to cover it with some plastic wrap. And what a plastic wrap does, it allows it to steam, and that helps me to remove the skin quickly. So that's the procedure for the yellow bell pepper. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and I want to show you how to make this yellow split pea hummus, which is absolutely tasty and delicious. So the yellow split peas are pretty much finished. So we're going to take these off the stove right now. And I'm going to strain these off in this. And what I do is I normally save the liquid. So I strain that just now into a bowl, and I save the liquid just in case I need the liquid if this is a bit too thick. So, but the measurements I have on the website, on the description below, are quite good actually. So we're going to now go ahead and add the yellow split peas into the bowl here. And we're not going to add of course we're not going to add the cinnamon stick. So just going to rest that to the side. And I'm using a slotted spoon, you know, this one here, so I don't get any liquid into the bowl itself. But again, in here we have the hard spice, which is the cinnamon stick and the star anise. And I'm going to take the star anise out as well too, and the star anise sometimes breaks into pieces, so I took that out. And I also have the garlic is in here, so the garlic was boiled into the actual yellow split peas, so the flavor is all infused into the yellow split peas. So we're going to add all of this into the cup of the food processor. You can add all of it. Once you have a food processor that is about this size, and this is a pound of yellow split peas, so you can add all of it, and this here will last you as well for quite some time if you have, you know, I find it lasts well if you keep it in a nice cold fridge. So that is finished, so we're going to just pop this aside behind us. And then it's just a matter now of adding all the other ingredients. So I'm going to add the lime juice, the olive oil, let's add the salt, and let's add the roasted yellow bell peppers, which we discussed. So that's the skin and everything is off of that. Just pop all these in here. And then we're going to add the tahini paste. And this is a sesame seed paste. We're going to add this in here. And now it's just a matter of, right, that's added. Let's just pop this stuff to the back of me. And now we're just going to puree this here now. So let's pop this back on. And we're just going to puree this. I think we have all the ingredients in. Yep, we have everything in. Okay, so our hummus is finished. So all we're going to do now is just to take a bit out so you can taste, so you can see it. I'm just going to take this out. Look how beautiful that is. That's lovely. Nice and creamy. And of course, if you have like a nice dip or something of that, not a dip, if you have like a nice chip or something of that nature, you can just use it to take this hummus up and pop it into your mouth. Again, I'm going to give this another taste. Oh, this looks lovely. That's delicious. So, if you've enjoyed this show about hummus, how to make yellow split pea hummus, just go ahead and like and subscribe. And again, I'm John Hazzard, and for me, it's all about food.